in warfare, there are 3 T's of warfare. Number 1, training. Number 2, tools. Number 3, technique. The man that will fight must be trained. If we bring camel and put it on you, sir, now, we made you a soldier? No, you're a bloody civilian in you bloody civilian in camel. What makes a soldier is not a paraphernalia. What makes a soldier is his person. There are certain kinds of training when God passes you through it. God has a soldier and he will not want to lose you in a hurry. That's the reason why God can shut down a whole city to keep a man alive, because what it took him to train that man, other people have been aborting. The training becomes strong, they run out from the fire. So the first thing in spiritual warfare is that you need to be trained, because there will be exchange of blows. The second one is tools. That is where the camel now comes in. Troy, how did they kill that young man? The arrow entered his leg. When they gave birth to him, they took him and they dipped him into a boiling oil or fire or something like that. That was to cook him. So the man that dipped him held him on his leg and dipped him. So every part of his body from here was cooked with supernatural powers. But the part that was exposed was his ankle to his feet. And they knew, the opponents knew, any arrow you shot at his body anyway, the guy was strong. But that was the entry point. That was how he died. They targeted the ankle and delivered a very poisonous arrow. That guy was like the Jephthah of his time. That guy was like the Gideon of his time. He was a one-man squad. If you are trained, also lay hold on the tools. Don't despise the tools because you are trained. Don't just walk into the battleground bare body because you can fight. With your bare body, an archer can target you from the housetop and deliver an arrow in your heart, and that's the end. Are you getting me? You are fighting every close range battle, but there is one that will come from afar. What will preserve you from that one is tools, is the armor. The last one is technique, things that the warrior must do. Number 1 is he must be under authority. That one is not training, that one is not tool, but it's a technique. It's like a formula. If you watch these epic movies, when they're about to go for battle, they used to sit down, bring out this old map, and then begin to draw routes and then set strategies on how they will attack. That one is a portion of the preparation that must happen. Then they too that are fighting must be strong. They also need to also have their weapons. But that aspect, if they don't get it right, all their strength and all their weapons can perish on the account of a faulty strategy. You can lose a battle being strong, but because you don't know how to route and when to route, you can lose out everything. If you are not submitted, you are exposed. That's one of the techniques the enemy wants to use against you. You are strong, you have the tools, but he wants to bring one small hole in your armor. You are anointed, but Satan wants to provide one little hole in your armor from where he can strike. Another one is corporate fight. He said, for we wrestle not. There are warfares you dare not fight alone. Your head will go in for it. That was the technique David used for Uriah. He said, take him to where the battle is hottest, withdraw from him. Hi. Another technique of spiritual warfare is sobriety, vigilance. So you can win everything today, and the account of sleep, you lose everything today. Be sober, be vigilant, praying always with all manner of prayer in the spirit, and watching has a form of sobriety attached to it. A man can pray and not watch, so he's praying but he's not vigilant. He's not attentive to know when Satan wants to make his advances, or when he's making his advances, or when he's done, or when he is vulnerable to strike.